Good evening, everybody. It's Josh with Talk About Trek, and we're back tonight because we're going to talk about something, or somewhat of a dead media, right? And let me show you what I'm talking about here. This is what they call a magazine rack, and as you can see, it's a very fine magazine rack. Especially fine because this magazine rack is filled to the brim with Star Trek magazines, as you can imagine. So anyway, why am I here to show you this magazine rack today? Well, mainly because there was a time when you couldn't just type up and get to see and learn and know anything that you would want to know, right? Is my mic on? Hello, 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 hello. Yes, it is. Okay. And in that time, we had this thing called magazines, right? I know. You guys all know what magazines are. I'm just being stupid. Anyway, I had this wonderful collection of Star Trek magazines, and initially they were in a stack. And a stack of magazines is just something that's not very nice to look at, right? Like, look at that. Look. Do you want to see that? Do you want to see that on your shelf? Do you want to see that? No, you don't want to see that on your shelf. So, here's what you do want to see on your shelf. Is this fine? Wait, not on your... You can't put this on your shelf. It's too big. It would break your shelf. But look. If you have your magazines in here, you can just reach down. Oh my god. Oh my god, Neelix. He's fine. I thought I crushed a card. It's all fine. Hang on. Anyway, you can just reach down and have a look. So, for instance, here we have this is a magazine from May of 1984. I would have just been 13 months old. 14, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, this is the Enterprise incidents. So you got this wonderful cover here with Spock, and this was a magazine where the reader and the fan could have their wildest dreams fulfilled. A truly unique magazine about the future. And of course, this isn't a full-on Star Trek magazine, right? But it does have things that, honestly, things that you're probably not even going to find online at this point if you look for them. So here's an example of, I think we got Chekhov here, suiting up in his environmental suit, right? Here we go. We got some color pictures. One view of the newly detailed ship model made for the motion picture. Check out that baby. Right there. Right? Beauty. Anyway. So, what's good about this is... I need to talk over here to you. What's good about this is they're all just right here. I don't actually know where I'm going to keep them at, but they're going to be within grabbing distance, so that any time I could be like, hey, you guys remember Star Trek The Next Generation Volume 17? This is great. This is the unification issue. And look here. Each magazine, of course, well, these ones, has a fantastic little poster. Look at that. Beautiful. I actually found when I was organizing these that I do have maybe about 8 or 9 doubles, so I can go through and pull out all of the posters, you know? Look at this. He's not a merry man, right? You guys remember that, right? Anyway. Oh, and also, something that just, of course, for me as a kid, was just one of the funnest things. And I'm probably not going to be able to... here we go. I always loved the advertisements and to see the toys and the other things that were coming out. Like right here on the very back page, this is your official portraits that you can order. Alright, let's look at one more. two. We're gonna look at two more random. We're gonna pull them at random from the magazines here, and we'll see what we got. All right. Now I do have them organized into sections. So, tell you what, let's flip a coin, and that'll decide the section. Okay, that was tails, and tails is this section, and we'll go with. If he swallows, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And we're gonna go down here, and we've got. Oh, good one, good one. Okay, so look at this. We have a Mad magazine featuring the cast of Deep Space Nine. I always pick these up when I find them. Oh boy, I think I've showed this to you guys before, but always worth another look through. I mean, these, of course, they're absurd, and they're meant to be absurd. But let's just take a second to look at the initial kind of first page here. So, and you can see they all kind of introduce themselves with their slightly different names, like Lieutenant Fax and Dr. Flasher and Quirk and Mules O'Brien and Major Nerds and Captain Crisco. And here we've got Chewbacca, Fozzie, and Elf all hanging out as well down in Quirk's bar. So, Mad magazine, price $175. Number 321 came out September 1993. Now, that came from this side of the stack. We will go to the opposite side for the final one. And we'll do a random pick and see what we find. Alright, here we go. Not looking. Eyes still closed. Oh! Can you believe look at that. I'm here and I'm there. Hey, hello, what are you doing down there? Alright, I'm being silly now. Anyway, this is the Star Trek Communicator, and this was one of the ones that I had when I was a kid and really loved. And of course, this is the famous and fabled 100th issue of the Communicator. And one of my favorite parts about the Star Trek Communicator, of course, when I was a kid, not only was the... Oh, look, there's Neelix. Neelix! Anyway, was the articles and all that, but, oh man, look at that! Guys, should I get that for my setup? Oh, can you imagine? I actually have this mouse. I got this mouse. Right, that's my phaser. I have this mouse, but man, it seems really hard to try to get it to hook up. It's got like 16 pins or something. Oh man, look at these conventions. Oh, dude. I went to a convention when I was a kid, but I don't know which one it was. I don't know. I forgot. It happened too long ago. It was somewhere near Tennessee, and I wonder if it could have been this Nashville, Tennessee convention. Possibly. I met Robert Picardo there, so very cool. Anyway, last thing we're going to look at here. Looks like they have a feature on George Takei. This is what I always like. The merch. Look, pages and pages and pages of, oh my, look at the toys. Oh. As a kid, this was like, this is like your Christmas catalog, right? Oh, little pewter guy. I don't even have, like, this is something, I don't even have any of these dudes, right? I don't got any of these little pewter dudes. Where are all these little pewter dudes at? The ties. Look at this collection of ties. Look at them. Look upon them. Anyway, you could just go and just spend, well, untold dollars and all that. Standees. I did have a Riker standee. When I was a kid, I always wanted this alien poster. I got it now. Put it up here. Look. It's up there. Oh, while you guys are looking too, you see, look here. Up here, I have to make some changes. the reference books that I got, man, pointing is hard, over there, they don't quite fit. So I need to move like this, which is reference, and this, which is reference, and then take like this stuff up here and rearrange it over there. It's gonna be very exciting, and it's kind of like when you see like the pieces of a puzzle coming together. I see the pieces coming together, and like I think it's all gonna fit like a glove. Anyway, back to the magazine. The final pages here. Of course, look at all these you could have. How many of you had one of these guys at home, hanging out? I had Riker. Man, how cool. We've got hats, we've got it all. Books, oh man, books, okay, and then, yeah, see, I'm not kidding. Wait, what is this? Yeah, I'm not kidding at all, look. See, when I was a kid, this is me when I was a kid. I wanted to have those things. Starfleet Academy, Capture the Flag, I got that. Star Trek Aliens poster, I got that. Star Trek TNG keychain sound maker. And I have that now too. So, young Josh, we've did it. We've achieved our dreams. This magazine ends with a feature on the captains. And I'll have to slide this back in. Look, there's even classified ads in the back. Old school classified ads. Look at this. Look at this. Single male seeks female to pen pal with. All hails welcome and answered. Start with ST and let the voyage go from there. Let's see what else. Ooh, the Bajoran Alliance wants you. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope for info or $10 to the Bajoran Alliance. I wonder if the Bajoran Alliance is still in operation. You know what? I might send a postcard to some of these operations and see if they still exist. Is the Bajoran Alliance still operating down there in Florida somewhere? Who knows? Anyway, that was fun. I could actually look at magazines for like a long time. Right? Could you look at magazines for a long time too? Josh? Yes, I could. Anyway, we're going to end this right here. That was fun. We'll see you guys in the next one. Live long and prosper. Have a good night.